What has Sarkodie said? Well, he says that Nigerians are dominant and big risk takers. Nigerians are dominant and big risk takers.
Nigerians are like Americans. Yeah. American would never come here, even if they go to a mall where they landing, they want to seem superior. And that's just what it is. Nigerians in Ghana, when it's Nigerian independence, if you see how they dominate, if you give me a restaurant or a club where they Nigerian will be Ghanaian. But when you come, it's like Balo open big restaurant, they take big bread, boys still they pay. Right? If you go club, the boys will come show you, say, it be them they buy. I go say, it be Niger boys come take me from airport. They pull up
nicely.
Exactly. If you don't take go club, buy Ace or Spade back to back, and then they request my song.
Okay, guys, welcome to TJ Studios. I salute you all. Peace and love to everybody watching me out there in your lovely homes. Yes, as you see me here, it means say something day in the pipeline, waiting day in the pipeline today. Enough of the, AFCON, a whole thing. Let's move to a different dissection. And today on the bill, well, Sarkodie, a Ghanaian musician and rapper Sarkodie, has added up something to the music industry space. And what has he said? He said something about the Nigerian music space and the Nigerian music industry and Nigerians as a whole, or Nigerians individually, and their character traits and the passion and zeal they have. What has Sarkodie said? Well, he says that Nigerians are dominant and big risk takers. Nigerians are dominant and big risk takers. Why is Ghanaian rapper Sarkodie saying this and saluting Nigerians for being dominant and being big risk takers in their day-to-day endeavors? Well, I have basically elaborated on this, and I've expounded on this on a much more wider perspective many times on this podcast, where I've said that when you look at Nigerians, when you carefully observe them, they are go-getters. I have said that. But Sarkodie's, own revelation is in a different context. He made mention of the fact that whenever he lands in South Africa, there are Nigerians on the ground who come meet him up and request for some of his songs to be played. Aside that, they are very dominant in the business atmosphere as well, where they have, Access Bank and a whole lot of companies spreading across Africa. Which Ghanaian does that? How many Ghanaian companies are even in Nigeria and spread across Africa? This comes up to add up to a whole lot of assertions, and that is why I am here to serve you with it. All right. So let's go and come back. When we come back, we'll watch Sarkodie's video and then a brief, snippets of it. And then we'll come back and do the editorial. My name has always been TJY.
Nigerians are like Americans. Yeah. American would never come here, even if they go to a mall where they landing, they want to seem superior. And that's just what it is. Nigerians in Ghana, when it's Nigerian independence, if you see how they dominate, if you give me a restaurant or a club where they Nigerian will be Ghanaian. But when you come, it's like Balo open big restaurant, they take big bread, boys still they pay. Right? If you go club, the boys will come show you, say, it be them they buy. I go and say, it be Niger boys come take me from airport. They pull up
nicely.
Exactly. If you don't take go club, buy Ace or Spade back to back, and then they request my song. So if you have this 24/7, right, in your country, but then it takes the heart. If you go fight them, say you won't come do because I've seen it before. We will have looks. We'll have a big song from Ghana, but that doesn't secure anything because your ground is not solid. It's really solid. So if you take Black Lives Matter, why if you say they will feel free to shoot a black person, but wouldn't try that on an Afghan or Chinese? Because them home go react.
For real.
Okay, guys, so welcome back from that quick commercial break. Like I said, my name has always been TJ. I'm the commander-in-chief. All right, I salute you. You can call me TJ and then also refer to me as a Mecca, the Mecca of this channel. All right, so back to the editorial for today. Sarkodie has revealed that Nigerians are very dominant and are big risk takers. Yes, that's very true. All right. As such, you cannot, do away with Nigeria, with the African space in totality. They are very dominant. They are everywhere. They see every business opportunity in every country. They make sure they go there, make business, make money. And like I said the last time, Samson Dean, who is a Ghanaian, has been able to operate a company known as African Origin Travel and Tours, make money out of it. He first and foremost started with it, made money out of it, started Metro FM, made a lot of money, and is now the president of Paralympics. All right, so you can never do away with Nigerians, and we basically are here. We dilate and digest the African music space in totality, and then you cannot do away with Nigerian news, especially within the music industry. They are having a chunk of the news, 80 to 85% of it. And then the rest of Africa can share about 15 to 20%. So whenever you wake up and you decide to search for contents within the African music space, you find a lot of contents about Nigerians, and you cannot do away with talking about them. Why? Because they are very dominant. So Sarkodie, a Ghanaian rapper himself, has acknowledged the fact that within the African music space, you cannot overtake Nigeria. And then in totality, Nigerians as a whole, they are so dominant, all right? And they are big risk takers. And one thing I loved about what Sarkodie revealed is the fact that in as much as, no matter how he soars as a Ghanaian, he will still come back to the fact that there is no solid foundation, no solid ground for him to hop on. All right? And I have said this on my channel like plenty times, that there are no foundations. There is no, big foundation laid within our music industry. And we don't even have to even think of competing with Nigerians. That is nil. That is neither here or there. We should just do our own thing and leave them to bask in their own glory. I've said this, anybody on this channel has seen me saying this on a couple of occasions. But in as much as I don't want to be so much of a talkative today, let's go straight and then watch Sarkodie's, interview, snippets of it, and then come back and then sign out of this editorial.
You will move, but you see how long it takes for me to even enter Nigeria? Yes. Because they know they play with that thing. Years will it take. So if bottom line, see, we go to dance around that, man. But what will they try fight? It's almost sounding impossible. Just to be honest, because Akomana and Kofuno, you're talking about almost suicide bombers with somebody who won't kill somebody.
True.
Neither know the mind to die with it.
True.
If neither money do show, not the mind to spend every penny within a bank account just to make the show happen. You can't fight such a person when you look for profit.
For real.
To me.
True.
So if the comparison may be somebody in finished product, then start from somewhere. Then people come, the flavor type of sound come, which we are doing it.
Yeah.
Where it grew, come have this new club. One time I said this type of songs they play right now, they use West Kids and sound change.
For real.
It is because consistency has met him.
For real. Even Burna Boy.
Exactly. You get it. So if we are consistent, you go feel have alternative will come. You go feel have boys. We get Ghana boys in the day where they get swag. I go Dover Street. They buy something for them. I see some boys. Charlie, the way they drip. I say talk to him. I say, hey.
Ghana Boy now watch you say.
I will show you them my page. No, I will show you them my page. Bad look, Charlie. The jacket the boy strip in here, and I'm saying, oh, so somebody like this. But you know why? Because in country no be strong. You're in a cocoa. But the same person. Pen I no be here down in the church. David no be Yankee or They will be Yankee. So in confidence come from there. We then get to now I confidence.
Whiskey vibes.
Exactly. But most of them normally.
Okay, guys, so you've heard it all for yourself. You've seen it all for yourself. And I hope this video will find a lot of Ghanaians. I've been saying this. In as much as you come here, you come to this channel, fight me in the fact that, or with the fact that I am basically facing the fact I'm spewing the truth. I think it's going to take time for it to sink in. The whole basis of most of my podcast is that let's understand. The whole binary understanding will come to play in such a manner that let's not see Nigerians as our competitors, because they don't see it as such. They see themselves as the bosses of the African music industry, and as such, they expect every African to follow suit and learn from them. Because they even sometimes go to and bow down to even come to the level of featuring African artists. All right, so the earlier you understand, the better. If you decide to compete with Nigerians, it will bring about you throwing in tantrums and negativity. That's what we are doing. An industry with no foundation, with no structure, cannot fight an industry that has blossomed, that has barred a new meaning of excellence and global versatility and creativity. Okay? So I am very grateful to the fact that our own Sarkodie has come to add up to the fact that Nigerians are dominant. Yes. And they are very big risk takers. In as much as I said it, you fly in every endeavor of the African music space. You come back and meet Ghana music industry with no foundation, which is a big disadvantage. I am going to use this channel to stand for the fact. If I have to face the fact, devoid of any other country, face the fact. It will come to a time, it will sink in. And I have been saying this. It was going to sink in. The lives of, Marcus Garvey and the whole revolutionary list out there had to face the fact. But it came to a point in time, it was accepted. And people came to find out that they were spewing facts and, factual, figures out there. Facts is what I'm going to base on. And I'm a Ghanaian, all right, facing the fact and saying that Nigerians are dominant, which I've been, if you follow me on this channel, I've been, expounding on it, that until we see Nigerians as the leading force, we are not going to make meaning. And that is what I am glad Sarkodie has revealed. And I'm grateful to him for facing the fact. All right? Okay. It is time to go. Like I said, let's do this. And then in my previous podcast, I said that, yes, the whole football brouhaha and banter can come to play. Yes, it's allowed. But let's not go overboard. Let's not be witches in our own coven. Let's understand that it's a football banter. You cannot exit the group stage and then mock somebody who exited the final. Yes, you are free to go on with the Ghana-Niger banter. Yes, I said it. You can do it, all right? But you cannot go overboard. And I'm not going to talk about it again, because some of my Ghanaian people will go at me under the comment section without even watching the full video to get the full, the full reason behind my podcast and the full understanding of the podcast in totality. Well, I'm signing out of here on today's editorial. My name has always been TJY, your Commander-in-Chief. Do well to join up this family by subscribing to the channel. Share your thoughts with me in the comment section. And also don't forget to hit the notification button. It's going to enable you to get notified whenever I post any new video. It is time to go. I salute and peace out.